Hi all. Right, back with more Carrier Battle Philippine Sea. Scenario 6, this is my part 9. I've just came straight back, successfully got that video part uploaded, thankfully. So I'm just putting it together just now. But I should really take heed there and get myself a different app because I don't want to go through that again. That's twice I've had to do that, and it's clearly it's going to happen again, isn't it? Okay, well, moving on. Right, so I'm just straight back, like I said. We've drawn 2 chits out the cup. I haven't had to answer that question yet, though, so I'm lingering with that thought in my mind about if we might have done something wrong with this. But I don't think so. I want to say that it could be, but then I did do a search for some of it on BGG to see if anybody else had sort of noted that and maybe asked the question. And of course, when you don't find anything, and you wonder if it's just yourself not quite grasping a rule right, so it's more than likely that that's the case. Right, well, I'll push on just now. I'll keep checking the computer and see if we get any response. So this is the third chit. There's another Force F, Force Foxtrot, where B, Force F. I'm struggling to see it. Must have something on top of it, is it? Right, maybe I should zoom out. B, D, E. Right, F is not in the cup. What have I done there then? Right, hang on, Grant. No, that can't be anything to do with your glitch. Why is F not in the cup then? I know I want to say it was Force I took out the cup. So have I taken more than one? I've got 3, 6, I've got 8 set aside here. We started with 20, and when you put 6 out, that leaves you 14. Then you put another 4 out, that leaves you 10. Then you put 3 out, so that leaves you 7. And I've got 2, 4, 6, 8. I want to say it was I that got removed, so why is F lying here? Right, and how many chits have I got left in the cup? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 left in the cup just now. And I should have 4, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. Has this been brought off the map accidentally, maybe? Oh, God. Just when I wanted to get into something new, because I'm like, well, let me go and see if I can find out what's happened here then. Right, okay, I know what's happened here. Force F, I had to look back into part 7. So Force F was up here, just down here I want to say, and through our search it became a false contact. So the false contact got removed, and then that force got removed and put back into the force pool. But I guess I think I initially thought this should get drawn back out the cup then, because we're not going to be able to use this. However, you still need to have the multiples of 4, don't you? So in actual fact, I think that still counts as a chit draw, because I've got 9 more chits in the cup, and if I use that, then I've got 9 more draws. I've got 1 more to draw here, and then the other 8 for the next 2 phases. So I kind of do need to count that. Or should I have brought that out and put... I think maybe what I should have done was brought that out and put a no-op chit in. But I don't feel like anything told me to do that. Now, it was something similar to Force. Force I got removed as well because it got upgraded. Now, has that been... No. So is that in the cup as well? I think it will be. No, that's been removed. How have I removed that then? It's here. Okay. Or was that from the previous turn maybe? No, because I'm sure I remember doing that just now. Because I think that was the one with the bow tie, and I kept on getting confused about that. How's that been removed then? Oh man. Right, okay. We know what happens. I'm sure some of you probably worked that one out. When I changed this into the bow tie, that was Force I. So it got removed. I went away and asked a question about what happened to this. It gets placed back in the pool. But when I put the bow tie chit in the cup, I replace it with the I chit, the Force I chit. So that's why that's been removed. Because basically the bow tie chit in the cup replaced that one. Okay, so I'm going to assume that Force F still counts. I'm just going to put that at the side there though, because I don't want to put that back in the mix. Although, yeah, well, I might get sort of drawn in to sort of say, well, that's F because we're AAF, but I should start looking at the forces that are not included now, because some of them are coming out. So I'll just set it at the side. But that is 3 chits that we've drawn, so I think that should stay in. If I've got that wrong, I can only think that I should have maybe replaced it with a no-op. So let's just say that was a no-op. I can't think what else would happen. We wouldn't put another force in or anything like that. So I can only think that's what would happen. Right, okay, so let's draw the 4th chit of Phase 2 and see what we get. Okay, it's US subs. Right, okay, well, we first of all need to consider this. Well, no, I don't think we need to worry about it because I don't think we're going to do anything with it. I think we're just going to keep shadowing. 14, so anytime US sub chit is drawn, shadowing submarine is the following options. Can continue shadowing, in which case it does nothing at this time. It can stop shadowing, flip it to its face upside. It can attack the force that is shadowing. That's tempting, actually. But we've seen the result. You need at least an 8 on the die with no modifiers, I think. Yeah. I think we'll just leave it, I think. Yeah, we'll just leave it. So what about our other subs then? Well, we've got Force A is going to keep going up here, I think. And Force J and A weren't get the chance of being spotted yet. Well, the thing is, their chits haven't been drawn yet, so they are going to move up. Well, I'm pointing to there and there, assuming they're going to get between a 2 and a 9. I mean, if it gets a 1, that's a result for us as well, because I think we can still search in that hex. If it gets a 10, if either of them get a 10, that's not good for us. So if he moves there, 1, 2, 3, 4 away. Yeah, and that. Yeah, I'm going to move him into there then. So I'm moving him into there. I'm not doing anything with the shadowing one. Then the stingray. What's the likelihood of him moving 5 to 8 that way? Yeah, let's move the stingray in there. Oh. Right, the finback's on top of this guy. Right, where's the other one? Bang, up the top there. Yeah, you can see that Force M is going to keep going that way. Did we not have a shot at him the last time? Don't think so. I'm going to move Bang that way, one. And yeah, so this one we can start shadowing, can't we? Now, we've got him spotted, that guy, though, but... Right, anytime your subject is drawn, the shadowing... No, that's if it's shadowing. Well, if it's not... If the submarine is not panned and not shadowing, move the submarine 1 hex if desired. Following any movement, the submarine may attempt to contact Japanese force in its hex. If the contact succeeds, the submarine can either shadow or attack the force. Yeah, let's do that then. So, well, we've done this before, so I'll just look at the chart myself. I say that and I come down, but I'm wanting to put somewhere I can put the dice to roll anyway. So, we're not going to move them, but we are going to try and contact it. So, right, +1 force not moving or moving into somebody's heads. Well, it hasn't moved yet, so my take on that is I don't get that +1. However, because it's not moved, we're not worried about the... I'm assuming he's not moved. That force D, no, it's not moved. And that was the whole point of these dice getting set aside, wasn't it? Although, like I say, if you're close to it, you could probably point the force in the direction. But I quite like the dice idea. It keeps track of what you've rolled throughout the phases, just in case you might need to want to go back. So no stern, no oblique, no dusk. So it's no modifiers, and we need a 5 to 10. We get a 5, good. No modifiers. So that is a contact. So now we can shadow or attack it. I did say I would maybe have a go at the attack, but it's on that chart that I just put away, wasn't it? Yeah, we need at least an 8. Well, I suppose if we roll, nothing happens. Thing is, this guy is going to move away. So he's going to move this turn because his chit's in the cup. And when he moves, then we've got that whole ASW thing to check. Which, yeah, you need a low roll for that. Oh, you get a -2 modifier if he's shadowing. So maybe we should just do that. Yeah, you know what? I think I will. So I'm gonna flip this guy over to shadowing this as well. Well, the thing is, with the fact we've got him spotted, I don't know. Maybe that's a daft idea. Maybe I should have just took the shot. But we want to keep the guy spotted. Remember, he's going to lose that. You know, when he's activated, that spotted marker is going to become a located marker. So there is that. Right, I'll do that anyway. We'll just shadow him. So that is all the subs moved. So that was the 4th phase, 4th chit. So yeah, so we're moving on to new places. Yeah, so we resolved the air raid procedures. We moved all the stuff. Nothing happening there. Right, move air, US air movement, move air missions. Okay, something going to happen here. So we've got the Guam air raid on our task force. But I don't. Yeah, I mean, he's only got 2 points, and I've got a force of 6, 4, and 4. With air mission 3, 4, and 5. I don't need intercept 6. Yeah, you were talking about maybe sending him to Guam though, because, well, if I eliminate that Guam air raid, I'm sure it just goes away. Have we drawn the... No, we've not. Well, that's interesting. Ooh, that's now quite dodgy then, because once we move into air combat, let's just say we do... Well, I'm kind of thinking we're going to destroy this air raid. Then once we move into the next phase, we draw the Guam chit. If I only move 1 hex down to here and we draw the Guam chit, it's going to create a new raid straight away. So maybe I should move the 2 hexes. What do you think? What is he on? He's on 13. No, that's the wrong one. He's on 11. So I'm going to spend 2, but it could end up being 3. I think that's worth the gamble, isn't it? So I'm going to go 1, 2 with this guy. And we're going to roll for his fuel. So on a 1 to 5, I'm going to just spend 2 fuel. On a 6 to 10, it's going to be 3 fuel. Oh, damn. Rolled off that 4 onto a 6. Right. Okay, so not so good. So that was Air Intercept Mission 6. This one spent 3 fuel. So 1, 2, 3. So he's down to 8, but at least he is over Guam, because I could see that possibly happening. I mean, okay, it might not. We might not draw it next phase, but then, well, we might, and then we're better having something over this. And then he can at least maybe prevent it coming out and then probably head back again. Okay, and then Intercept Mission 1 is heading back. He's wanting to land as quick as he can. That's going to cost him a fuel. He's down to 2 now, so he is going to be into critical come the time. Yeah, just to talk about the rule that I'd got wrong. In the comprehensive example of play, the air mission is over, or more, maybe more than one of them. Whatever, anyway, there's an air mission over the Task Force Hex, and it's going to land. But in the air, in this segment that we're in just now, the US Air Movement segment, they don't spend the fuel for it, but they leave it in the same hex. But John references, he actually says, I read the rule as well. And I'm like, yeah, what do you know? I've read the rule and I still gloss on by it. So it's 4 something. Well, is it regarding landing? Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, if I just look, I mean, John did reference the rule, but it's just rather than go over the computer. I know it's in here. I want to say is it possibly here? An air mission must pay 1 additional fuel point to land over and above the cost to move into the landing hex. Now, they didn't move into the hex because they clearly would have spent a fuel and probably I wouldn't. But they were in the hex, and my understanding is that, yeah, you can sit in a hex, but it still costs you 1 fuel. However, if you're intending to land, in the case where the mission is remaining stationary, in the landing hex, it pays 1 fuel point, not 2. So there you go. So thanks for that, John. And sorry to the designer for kicking up a storm about that one. And anybody else that are upset with it. Okay. So that was Air Mission. Intercept 1 moved. Intercept 6 moved. These guys 3, 4 and 5 are not moving. However, airstrike number 7 is moving. Now we don't need to rush this. We don't need to try and, I don't think so. Yeah, hold on a second. Something on my mind there. Right, okay, I'm not sure what I was thinking about there. What was, about rushing this. I don't think so. I think we just want to move gently across rather than risk spending an extra fuel point. Yeah, okay, so airstrike 7 is just going to move 1 and spend 1 fuel. Because it's kind of got to conserve it really, so it's down to 12. Although I did remember that it's only 1 fuel to do the attack in an airstrike rather than 3, which I think I mentioned at first. So anybody else? And yeah, they're staying put. There's nothing else out there, is there? No. So we've moved all the air missions and we've adjusted the fuel. We've not got a search segment. We've done that in phase 1. So air operations, all carriers. Do we want to launch anything? Well, maybe actually, yeah. Did I not talk about should probably send another strike out? Oh, hold on. Stop, Grant. Remember, we've got 2 air raids coming in now. Forgot about them. Yeah. Oh, should I move something then? Because we kind of want to meet them on the way. So remember, they get to move 2. Well, that's a fact. We maybe should just wait on it. I mean, then we've got 1B coming close behind. We need to finish off the Guam air raid, which shouldn't be any trouble. Yeah, but the other thing is, we need to watch the fuel, don't we? Yeah, I think we were hoping to be able to land these guys after they attacked the Guam raid. So, if I launch somebody and bring him out the 1 hex, does that help me? Then he moves 1, 2. Then I would have to move 2 to move into the hex. Yeah, I don't know if that's good or not, because then when he moves another 2, I need to move 2 to move back. The other part of that is I've only got 3 fighters up ready, because I kind of thought I was just going to be launching another airstrike. Yeah. You still got that cap mission, remember? Can I get any more fighters up? I can get 1, 2. No, I can't get the 3rd one. Yeah, because I thought I was going to launch a strike. I think I might. Yeah, this isn't good. Sorry, maybe I should be showing you what I'm looking at and wondering about. Yeah, I do have 3 F6Fs up ready to go, but that's only 3. Whereas I could get another 1, 2, and I can't get that one up. So I can get another 2, so that's 5. Yeah, I need to start using that cap mission. There's no point having that sitting there, because I need the fighters, don't I? And I need air intercept mission 1 coming back, but that's a wee bit away. That's kind of tough to work out, isn't it? You could launch another strike. Just take 2 of the F6Fs, and then you would have 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if you took a raid with. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. I don't know. It should be. I mean, if you just sit and wait, they're just going to launch more air raids, aren't they? I mean, they've got an unlimited amount of. Well, is that true? If they launch a raid again, well, if they've got 1, yeah. Don't know. I feel like initially I was thinking I'm going to launch an airstrike up to the Butai. Here's the thing I was thinking about. What happens if I launch a strike? I don't know. I'm asking a question to a camera here, but if I launch an airstrike up to this, it's going to take me a while to get there, and then in that time this becomes undetected. What happens there? There must be something in the rules that says what happens there. I would have thought. It seems like a logical question. Right. So what are you going to do, Grant? Well, yeah, I think we can take care of Guam, and then, but do we have the fuel to wait on the guys coming down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it's 3 phases. 3 phases until they get into the hex. But I mean, I would like to have a battle with them there first. I don't think I'm going to get fighters landed and up and ready to fly again. I think I've maybe overdone it a bit. Right, okay, I'm gonna launch another. Now hang on. I get the feeling we're limited to 8 air missions, aren't we? The fact that there's a table on the map for that, my guess is I'm limited to that. So whatever I launch now, well, I can only launch one more mission. And I suppose I could look it up, but I mean, where would you put all the stuff? Right, hang on. Yeah, page 8. Thus, the US can have a maximum total of 8 missions, both types included at one time. This is a design limit reflecting command and control limitations. So yeah, so if we do launch something else, we're only going to be able to launch one. Well, and saying that, that's all we'd be doing, innit? But then, are you going to land stuff to be able to, we don't want to... Okay, I'm going to launch an airstrike then. I'm going to launch airstrike number 8, I think. So here it is here. And that goes on the task force hex. And we're going to get these 2 F6Fs. That means we're only going to take 2 here. Well, I've only got 3 in the other raid. Airstrike, sorry. So I'm going to take the 2, and then I'm going to take this bunch here of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Yeah, let's go nuts. And I suppose, do I have to declare my target now? I mean, I must have to have a target. So I know it says you can change. I remember reading you can change targets en route, but you must have a target. I know that. I just wondered if you had to actually designate a target just now. Airstrike missions. Unless moving directly towards a detected enemy force. It is permitted to start moving a raid towards one target and then redirected to a different one if better target becomes detected. Yeah, okay. Right, okay, so that's... is that everybody? Yeah, that's going to be airstrike mission 8, and it's going to need some fuel. I need a fuel marker. Well, these are going to be limited to 8 as well, I would imagine. Yeah, so, and it's going to be 14. And we're going to move 1. Yeah. Why not? So we're going to head towards the Butai then. So that's our airstrike on its way. Whether I know what I'm doing here or not. It seems a bit iffy, that one. Right, so that's... Well, I can't launch any other missions anyway because I've no space now. So raise servicing to ready. So I want this up here, and I want this up here. Yeah, that at least gives us 3. Well, yeah, and then the whole point was I moved this, so... Well, hang on, let's just make sure you don't want... No, don't think I want any of that, servicing ready. I want that up there. And I think I just want to leave the rest of the stuff. I want to make sure I'm getting some more fighters up there, I think. Because they 2 raids coming in. And the guys are... I mean, okay, I'd maybe be able to keep them up there for that first raid, but 1B, I don't know, I think they're going to be struggling for fuel then. Right, and then hangar 2 from servicing. Hang on a second. Right, a hangar 2 from servicing. No, we don't need... Well, hold on. You might want to move that guy back. I mean, I know I could wait and do that later, but... Yeah. I think this part of the game in particular is a bit that you could benefit from having played the game a couple of times, I think. Well, not just that, actually. Knowing how much you need for your raids and what that airstrike does once as well. There's some of you probably shaking your head saying, no, you shouldn't have done that. But, yeah, that's probably the rule in most games, isn't it? Once you've played it once or twice, you get the hang of things. Hangar 2 from servicing. I don't think we need to rush this. And if we had stuff in this landing box here, then yeah, I would say bring that back so that we can then move it through. I think I'll just leave that. And then hangar 2 from servicing here. Same situation here. I don't think we need to. Here. Same story, I guess. However, this one's got something. So these are both F6Fs. So yeah, so I'm going to push them up into the servicing. That's 2 fighters. And that's that. And then the last one is war flight deck to hangar. Well, with nothing. Is that the one? That's the one that you can drop from ready to servicing as well, isn't it? That's tricky that it's not... I mean, I know how can you fit all that text into that wee square, but it leaves... That is that one, isn't it? 6.27. Planes may be moved from landed to hangar or from ready to servicing. Yeah, so this is where I could drop these back. No, I can't. Well, I would have to drop these back. Maybe I should do that then with these ones. So just rewinding a little bit. Hangar to servicing or servicing to hangar. I'm going to drop that to there and that to there. But then no, there's three available in there. I can't see me wanting to launch another strike for a little bit. That's the thing. But it might be, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to drop these back. So that was ready to servicing. That was the last step. Right. And then land, well, there's nothing, well, you technically could land stuff. You've got stuff there. But we're not going to land anything. So once we pass that stage, I'm then going to flip that back. So that was, he launched, well, actually, we launched other stuff there, didn't we? I forgot about that. Yeah. Try and get into the habit of that, Grant, because you're going to be landing stuff soon-ish. In the next couple of phases. Well, that guy's wanting to land in 2 more phases. So, for sure. So, need to be aware of that. Okay. That dice can go out the way, actually. So, that's the US Air Operations segment. So, now air-to-air combat. Okay, so we've got just the Guam situation left, isn't it? We've got these 2 areas, but we can't deal with them. So, well, here's a point. Maybe you don't want to use all of these. It's got 2 points left. Let's have a wee think about this one. I might not need to move things out the hex there, to be honest. Well, let's have a look at the air-to-air combat table. Problem is with this one, you do not want to mess about with. Well, I say that, they've still got to get through the anti-aircraft. I mean, there's 2 points. Should we have a look at the anti-aircraft table first, maybe? Now remember, they've got to do the checking for the what is it? There it's there. Yeah, Japanese action versus battle line. So he's going to have to check that first. And yeah, I mean, I'm talking about once we're done with our phase here. If he's got any air strength left, he's going to choose his target task group, which is random, I want to say. But then he's going to see if he gets what he does regarding the battle line. Then we get to fire anti-aircraft, and only then does he get to then check attacker ships. So I mean, the battle line check is here. So if he rolls, if he rolls 8 to 10, if he gets lucky and rolls 8 to 10, then there's no anti-aircraft fire from the battle line, and the battle line aircraft fire is either the half value of 65, which is rolling on that column, and the number to the left of the slash is an aborted, and the number to the right is eliminated. So you can see, on that column there, we only need to roll 4, to abort one of his flights and eliminate the other. If it's aborted, it's going to go back into the thing, isn't it? Yeah. But that's just on a roll of 4. And that's just for the anti-aircraft fire from half the battleships and that, half the battle line. If he rolls poorly in a 1 to 3, he gets the full force of the battle line, which is 170. Excuse me. Which is 170, which you can see all he needs to roll is a 1, and then it's 2 aborts and 1 eliminated. But I only need like a roll of a 3 to get... Well, actually, I would abort first, wouldn't it? Number to the left of the slash is aborted, and to the right of the slash is eliminated. 5.51, 5.73. Yeah, I had a look at this section. I mean, it just says aborted. Yeah, I mean, the results are the number of units aborted / eliminated. Aborted air units remain in play but return to their hangar or base, but they do not participate in the air-to-ship attack. Eliminated units are removed from play immediately. I want to say that because the number comes first, then you're going to have to abort as many as the number you can get. The fact that I've got 2 air points, and if we rolled on that, then the 2 air points would clearly be aborted. And even if you roll further down here, the first 3 are going to be aborted. So it's not going to eliminate them. It's going to take them out of the game. It's probably good enough. However, that is just the battle line. Okay, if he avoids it, if he gets a roll 8 to 10, he goes right over it and avoids it. But then whatever task group, whatever target he has a anti-aircraft fire as well. So let's just say he gets the worst one. I want to say it might be task group 2. That looks like it's the lowest one. No, it's not. 4. Is that right? What are the anti-aircraft numbers? Are they the ones? 13, 21, 26. Oh, of course, I'm forgetting about the actual carriers as well. They're included, yeah. So looking up at my anti-aircraft table, the lowest one is 53. So 53, we would be rolling on that column for that. So once he's done that, we then got anti-aircraft fire from that. So you only need a 5 again to eliminate one and abort the other. And then if he still gets through after that, he then gets to attack us. But his strength, he's land-based as well, so he's only got a strength of 3. Oh. Does that mean... Well, I say he's only got a strength of 3. He's got 2 points, so he's got a strength of 6 at the moment. But I'd like to think I'd be hitting one of the points. And if he actually ends up with only 1, does that mean he's not got enough strength? He's not got enough strength to attack, I think, if he's only got 1 point. Looks to me that's what would happen. Yeah. Anyway, I'm probably overthinking this. But I guess I'm just trying to see if I can avoid going in with these air missions cause of this air raid coming in. Well, then you might have said, should you have landed some of your flights there just now? No, I don't know. Well, if that's not the case, shouldn't you have moved them towards the air raid? So many things to try and decide what the best plan is. So yeah, so in a row of 6, look, I'm guaranteed a 1. All I need is a 2. Yeah, I'm just going to go in with... What if you don't get the 2? That's fine. The aircraft will take care of it. And we've already said that 1 point is only 3 strength. I don't think it can do anything. Right, okay. So, yes, interception. I am going to attack the Guam air raid with air mission 3. And he's got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's going to spend the 3 fuel, right? 1, 2, 3. And that way it lets these other 2 sort of sit a bit and maybe get involved with that air raid 1A coming in. I mean, they're sitting at 8 fuel at the moment. He's going to go 1, 2... I don't know. Yeah, I mean, maybe if we were going to do that, we maybe should have moved them out of the hex. I don't know. But then maybe I just want to meet them in that hex there. Because that's 1, 2, 1, 2. Meet them there. Have a go at them. Hopefully we've got something else by that time. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm not going to bring things back here. I'm just going to say there's a 2 land air points. Oh, actually, we're going to get a +1 for that too. So that's even... can I consider going in with one of the 4s? No. Let's try and get the 2 points. So we're going to go with... Well, I've spent the fuel for it. Airstrike mission 3. It's a 6. So we're rolling on the 6 column against his 2 remaining land air points. And because they're land, we're going to get a +1. There's no fighters involved. So a +1 in the 6 column. All we need is a 3 to get the 2 result. So all we need is a 2, really. Just avoid the 1. You're saying too much, Grant. Right, here we go. Right, 9. So it's overkill. Okay, so 9 plus a 1 is 10 on the 6 column. Well, that's actually 3 hits. Okay. So that eliminates the last 2 points of the Guam air raid. And yeah, and again, I just assume this gets removed. I don't see what else you would do with it. It's not in play anymore. It does now mean that they can launch another Guam air raid, and that was the point of me putting that down there, because the chit's not been drawn this turn yet. Okay, that is our air-air combat. Nothing more. So So there's now not going to be a Japanese air attack segment because there's not any raids over and above our task force. We're not going to have a US air attack segment because we've not got any strikes over theirs. We're going to advance the phase marker. Sorry, maybe I should have at least put the camera around that way. So we're going to advance phase marker to 3. Bring that back up to move all air raids. What time am I at? 45 minutes. I think there's time for a pause. And I'm still slightly concerned about the video having another issue. So, yeah, it's a good time to stop. So, moving on to phase 3. I'm hoping to still get back tonight, but I should take a break now anyway. Need to get something to eat. It's good stuff. Yeah, I'm enjoying this for sure. I think I've said that already. It's quite the puzzle, isn't it? It really is. I love this. I love I love it and I hate it because I'm like, oh, what do I do? I need to move stuff back maybe, and I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or not. I feel like I need more fighters because we've got these 2 air raids coming in. I mean, the second one only had 4 strength, remember, Grant? But the first one's got 9 strength, so... yeah. Okay, right. So back to phase 3 up at the start. And, I'll just cut that. That's 46 minutes. That's fine. So I'll be back with that hopefully later tonight for probably one last part for the day. Okay, cheers.